Hi, everyone. How are you? Um, I'm happy that you're here, and I'm glad to be here. And one of my dear friends let me know in the chat when I was talking yesterday about the new moon and gave us some info on the new moon because that's where I thought we were. Duh. She actually let me know, and you'll see it in the chat, that it's the full moon, not the new moon, which has complete different energies. It's the full moon in Pisces, which I went, yay, because I'm a Pisces. But it just kind of like, things kind of just like skip on me sometime. So let's talk for a minute about the full moon, because that's where we are now, in the full moon, not the new moon. Everything I said for you about new moon, remember that for when the new moon comes up. But right now, we're doing the full moon, and today is my son's birthday. Yay. So yesterday was the full moon. Today's his birthday, and just all kind of stuff is happening, and it's happening beautifully. So during a full moon, and here's what drew here in the Moonology card deck, and I'll go over that with you. It says, full moon, surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. Now see, that is very comforting. Sounds really, really good to me. And if I can find where it is in the book, we'd even be better, wouldn't it? So let me just go to the table of contents. So I apologize, guys, for getting the wrong moon. It's just, how I roll sometime. Where is it? Full moon. Just plain old full moon. Just full moon. Where are you? All I know, it says surrender to the divine. This one says full moon in Pisces. Let's see what that one says. I didn't pull that card, but let's dig into that for a minute. You want to? Why not? And again, I appreciate her correcting me. Oh, this is nice. And it's about surrender to the divine, actually. So let me get my glasses. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? That seems to be a Piscean trait. If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make concerted efforts to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's self. So meditate every day and see what comes to you, because the answers will come. This is great. So I wonder if I can find this other one that says surrender to the divine, though. New moon, full moon. I so appreciate y'all hanging in here with me. It just says surrender to the divine, full moon. And I really like that, because that's part of where we're going. That's part of what we're all about. New moon phases. Okay. That's the new moon. Full moon. Got it. Surrender to the divine. And it basically says, I am getting the answers I need. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. So Pisces is about emotions, and the moon is about emotions. They're very likely close to the surface. No matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card, matters will soon conclude that you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. So it says you may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Deep breathe and stay calm. A wish you've made may be about to come true. So that's great. Surrender to the divine. Other things to know about full moon is evaluate, course correct, and make adjustments where you need them. It's a perfect time to do that. The energy here helps you handle all that, especially working with the divine. Move some energy and let some things go. You might choose to move your body, move emotion, or move deadlines and shift relationships dynamics. Right now, you have clarity and are supported in releasing all that is not serving you. So again, we're in full moon in Pisces and not new moon. So thank you so much, Kat, for catching that for me. I truly appreciate that. All right, so today, the deck that showed up is the Pegasus Oracle. I want to start with it. And the card that jumped forward was this one, the White Pegasus in the Sacred Waterfall, number 8. Isn't that beautiful and graceful? Look at that. What do you think it means? What do you think it means? Tap into your inner knowing and see if you can figure out what you think it means. And then let's see what the guidebook, and this is by Alana Fairchild. Wow, it's perfect. Release all that has been and be ready to be freed from attachments to the past. Otherwise, those attachments may restrict your present moment choices and unduly limit your future fulfillment. You are being offered the spiritual gift of inner cleansing as an opportunity to clear body, mind, and heart. To let go takes courage as well as trust that what rightfully belongs in your world shall be preserved, and what is divinely destined for your heart shall come to you. Releasing the fear of letting go may first require you to heal painful experiences of feeling denied, deprived, thwarted, or abandoned in this or other lifetimes. You can then trust all that flows into your life. So this is perfect going with the new moon energies. I love it. It's awesome. And it's about emotions. And waterfall is, again, time for the Piscean moon. It's all about emotions. Water is cleansing and clearing. Maybe a lot of crying going on. That would be good for you too. This healing will help you create positive expectations of being loved and of receiving generous blessings, especially in the areas of your life where you have felt the most challenged. To trust in your path and accept what is divinely destined for you, one must become willing to let go and be moved when the time comes. No matter how much you have suffered or how stuck you may feel, getting clarity and healing are possible for you now. This offering can wash away all that has been in a waterfall of white light. If you allow for it, you shall completely overcome your past and rightfully claim a fresh new beginning, sealed and protected by loving spiritual grace. This is your time. How great is that? Here's a beautiful little affirmation. Beloved Spirit Guardian Pegasus, thank you for helping me connect to the courage within that empowers me to let go and trust wholeheartedly in goodness, generosity, and grace that wishes to manifest for my complete happiness and the spiritual benefit of all beings. Isn't that beautiful? Right. Oh, yeah, Debbie, that's great. I'm so glad you said that. Wash away the junk. Absolutely. Good morning. That's what this card's about. The Sacred Waterfall. Time to wash away that junk. Awesome. Okay, so thanks for hanging with me for the correction of the moons. And I love that we've done the Pegasus Oracle, but there's another deck that wants to come forward today too, if that's okay with you guys. And it is the White Light Oracle, because we're working with the Divine Feminine. We're working with grace and gratitude and blessings and cleansing and clearing. And the more that we are in gratitude and show our appreciation, the more those blessings are able to flow to us. Yay! You like this deck, huh, Debbie? So I wanted to tell y'all I just finished creating a new gratitude journal. I'll put the link in here too, but it's on my website if you're interested. And it's an awesome little journal of gratitude. And I'm getting ready to do a meditation to go with that too. But for now, the journal is in 2 versions. You can download the PDF and print it out. It's a 44-page journal. It's not a little one. It's a good-sized journal. Or there's the electronic version it's also a PDF download, but you can fill it electronically, and the pages in on your computer, your iPhone, your iPad, whatever smartphone you have. So like I said, I'll put the link in there for the gratitude journal, because it's important, I feel, that we all have access to it. Okay, so the card that drew is number 40. Look at that. Wow. And it says Sovereign Queen Maeve. So yesterday we had Lilith. How did you do yesterday with Lilith and all that she brought for us with our independence? And today we're going to work with Queen Maeve. I like it. This also is Alana Fairchild's deck. Oh, good. Yeah, you'll love the journal, Debbie. Just wait. Sovereign Queen Maeve. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may be well-intentioned. Be compassionate, but set firm boundaries. Now that's connecting pretty good with yesterday's card, isn't it? You're going to triumph over a negative situation. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Don't give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. So yes. Yes, 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 yes. As the portal between everyday reality and the rapture of unchecked aliveness stands at the portal between everyday reality and the rapture of unchecked aliveness stands Sovereign Queen Maeve. She is an initiatrix, taking us beyond the constraints of polite moralism and into the bliss, sacred passion, grit, and astuteness needed to cultivate and protect the light. Goddess, warrior, queen of the Fae, and fearless guardian and protector of territory, Maeve is wild and determined. She stimulates confidence, encouraging one not to shy away, but rather to assertively engage with life and claim your true place in the world. Aren't you about ready to do that? Aren't you? I would say you are. She encourages us to refuse to allow our sacred territory to be intruded upon by unworthy rulers, whether they be critical voices in our own mind or ego-driven interlopers. Maeve is the instinct to engage when challenged, to call on recruits and use all the inner wisdom and talent at your disposal so you can assert the light and refuse to be put down or denied your rightful place. Protecting territory from a spiritual perspective is unlike the grasping and self-serving of the ego that wishes to obtain whatever it can for its own benefit. This world needs souls who are willing and able to hold sacred space and refuse to allow it to become contaminated by greed, jealousy, hate, or confusion. This is an act of courage and selflessness. Such an act of courage serves all beings. To be a son or daughter of Maeve requires some spiritual chops. It takes festive refusal to be dominated or controlled. It also takes the wisdom to recognize that one can lovingly accept all that is without judgment, whilst discerning when and how to set a firm boundary, lest sacred space be trampled upon and defiled by ignorance. Wow. Rapture is a pathway out of control and into the sacred and consciously chosen abandonment into something greater than self. When the ocean into which we plunge ourselves is that of the spirit, then our ecstasy becomes revitalizing, frequency raising, soul encompassing experience, which manifests pathways to victory where, in lower state of awareness, there appeared to be no hope. If we honor our need for communion with the sacred realms, we will give ourselves the time and space we need to integrate relevant practices into our lives. Committing to spiritual practice requires the self-possession to know what matters to you, irrespective of whether another or society in general can recognize the wisdom in your values. Sovereignty is self-possession. It is the belonging to oneself that happens internally as we claim our being and commit to our unique life journey. True spirit sovereignty exists outside of social mores. It is not about becoming subversive or disrespect to others, but rather about seeking out freedom of being. This leads you naturally becoming an active presence which dismantles enslaving social mores and stimulates society to mature spiritually. Debbie says, confusion is a contamination. Yeah, it is something to ponder, isn't it? Yeah, these cards are great. Really great. So, know you are strong enough to live your life and chart your course in communion with the sacred. In Sanskrit, Savache is self-rule, and as the meaning of Raj is also radiance, it can also mean self-luminous. Do not allow your destiny to rest in the hands of others. Recognize that the light within is your true ruler. You have the power to light yourself up with spirit. Commit to what you can do and believe the realms of the divine are working with you. Do not be dissuaded. You can be victorious. You have the power to light yourself up with spirit. Isn't that amazing? I just think that's fantastic. So here's a little affirmation. So let's talk about this for a minute. See if we can get in a quiet, calm space and feel this affirmation as the energy flows to you. I choose of my own free will to respect and serve the spirituality, sovereign inner queen who resides within my heart. Through merciful compassion and empowering wisdom, I ask for divine assistance that is of ultimate spiritual benefit to all beings to assist me in releasing false allegiances, breaking the bonds of impoverished servitude, and connecting to the strength, dignity, grace, and boldness of the sacred fire and spirit within me. May I love with courage. May I live with confidence. May I have the wisdom to abide in authenticity and determination. May all beings benefit spiritually through my light in this world and beyond. So be it. Wow. So how was that? What'd you think about that? So in our Allowing Spiritual Transformation class, we are working with the power of the I am. And this morning in my meditation, and it goes right in hand with what we are doing here. And I was going to save this for class, but I need to put it out here because we are clearing, we are cleansing, we are connecting with our divine. We are in this beautiful moon energy of Pisces where stuff moves away from us. So this is, we were working in the Allowing Spiritual Transformation group class about the power of the words I am. And this is what came to me this morning when I was in deep meditation. So I'll just read it to you. I am is inside you. You are the I am. Spirit, the divine, is I am. You're always the I am. I am is your inner truth, your inner divineness. You are spirit. I am. Make this important connection now and always hold on to the I am of you, co-creator of the universe and all that is. I am. So, thank you guys so much for letting me share this channel message with you. I see it ties in beautifully with the sovereignty of Queen Maeve, who stands at that inner guardian temple portal door, connecting with your true divineness. Be sovereign. Be yourself. You are spirit. Much love. Let me hear from you in the comments what you think. Bye for now.